Welcome back to our walkthrough series covering the starting point labs on HackTheBox. Today we're going to be doing the last one on the Tier 0 series. This is Redeemer. Basically throughout this entire first Tier 0 series, we've covered the absolute fundamentals of attacking a box. You've learned how to connect in with a VPN, basic enumeration techniques on ports and services, and then how you interact with those services once you found them. I already have my VPN up and running, and the IP and the target machine is up, so let's get started. So let's get into the habit of creating a directory of our target machine before we perform our enumeration in order to save all the different scans that we'll have to do in the future as this progression gets more complicated. So right here we make directory and cd it into it, and then now we're going to perform our nmap scan. We're going to do tac s, c, and v for script and version enumeration. We're going to skip host discovery because we know the target is up with tac pn, and then we're going to increase the speed a little with tac t4, and then we're going to do tac p tac, which basically scans all ports. We're going to copy this IP, and then we're going to output this into a file in our current directory called full scan. And while that runs, I'll see you guys soon. And we only got one port back. Port 6379 Redis. This, just some quick information about it. It's basically a fast, open source, and in-memory key value stored database. It's fast because it caches the frequently accessed data in memory so that applications utilizing it can basically in the end be more responsive to users quicker, instead of like the whole SQL storing large amounts of data on disk. Basically a super high level description of it. If you guys didn't know what key value stores look like, it's very similar to JSON. So basically something similar to this if my keyboard wants to behave. So there are two ways to connect into a Redis instance. The first one I'm going to show you is using netcat. Netcat, tac nv, the IP, and then the port. And here we're going to need to utilize Redis specific syntax to interact with the database. Generally, the first command you're going to want to run is info. And you can see we get a ton of information back, CPU usage, persistence, whole bunch of other stats on the machine. What we are really interested in is this last point down here, which is the key space. But before we get into that, we'll use the intended tool to interact with this service. So we're going to quit out of this, clear the screen, and then you're going to sudo apt install redis-tools and install this package. This package will include the Redis CLI. Here to connect into the host, you're going to use tac h and then the IP. And that's a little bit better than the whole netcat instance. Here again, we're going to type in info, and then we're going to focus on the key space again. So breaking this down further, the database numbers will start with 0, and then if there are multiple databases, it'll be DB0, DB1, DB2, etc. Then it specifies how many keys are in each in each database. In order for us to progress further, by default, Redis will use database 0, but we can indicate the specific database by using the syntax select and then 0 to specify that first database. And then we can pull all the keys by typing in keys and then an asterisk. Now, this is similar to MySQL when you're trying to pull everything. It's like select star, blah, blah, blah for the patterns and stuff. But here we're just gonna do keys, asterisk, star, whatever. And then we see all the different keys that this database has. Now, in order for us to pull the value, it's kind of like FTP. You're just going to do get flag. And there's the flag value. Okay. And just because I'm curious, I just want to see what these other values look like. Just regular, what, MD5 sums? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, let's get started with some of these answers. Pull this up. So which TCP port is open on the machine? If we go back and cat our full scan, we can see that it was the Redis port 6379. What service is running? That was Redis. What type of database is Redis? This one we talked about earlier in that high-level discussion, and that was in-memory database. Which command line utility is used to interact with the Redis server? That's the one we had to install. That was redis-cli. Which flag is used with the Redis command line utility to specify the host name? That was TAC-H. Once connected to the Redis server, which command is used to obtain the info and statistics? Info. What is the version? What command is used to select a desired database? Select. How many keys are present? I think it was 4. Which command is used to obtain all the keys? And that was the keys star. And then the final one, the flag. Congratulations. You guys finished tier 0. Well, that completes the tier 0 walkthroughs. I'll start the tier 1 walkthroughs here soon. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Leave any questions or requests in the comments as well. I'm making a giant list of video series to make. Thanks again for us almost hitting 2K followers on here. That's awesome. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.